once again, I'm just so excited because we have a special guest tonight that's going to give us a good education, okay?
Yes.
Okay, so
She
Big
should. Her
Husky
edges
in
is
the
laid.
house. What's up, Big Husky?
everybody? How y'all doing?
What's up, Big Husky? He's a joke.
How y'all doing?
You got Linda back there, Husky.
Oh Lord, I was praying.
What was you praying?
Well, evidently God didn't answer it.
Ooh, Big Husky.
I love you, Linda. God gonna bless you. You ain't got your wig on or nothing today.
She fine today.
He just busted
She
you real
being
good,
naturally
didn't he?
fine today.
Man. All right, well, before they get
I like
started.
this hat.
Well, thank you because
Come on, hat.
you are
Ain't
just
that
smelling
something?
good.
We
Hey,
over
your
here
hair
in black,
compared to
right?
you
We
got
over
on
here in
black.
black together.
Black because
Yeah.
you smelling like
That
money.
part, come on.
Black on top of black.
That part,
We
that
didn't get
part.
the memo.
We did.
That's
Y'all didn't.
okay. We didn't get
It's
the
a-
memo.
Because
Well,
he come here smelling like money.
Come on, you supposed
Come on,
to.
money,
Right.
Well, this person gonna talk about money too.
Chill.
All right, tonight we have our special guest. We're going to bring her on.
Her edges is laid too.
Lane.
What?
Yeah,
She's beautiful.
they got laid down before she came on the
Oh
show.
wow. We have in the house. I'm just gonna bring her up. Y'all come on. The one and only Sanotra. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. These beautiful names that we have on this show. Yeah, this is Big Husky, our comedian.
He don't bite.
And he acts up.
I bite.
He does act up. Yeah, he acts up, so.
Linda, you all right? I missed you last week.
You just lied.
I did not lie. I said I prayed, and the Lord didn't answer my prayer, but I did.
You
miss
know, I'm
But we don't know what the prayer was.
Well,
Right.
You know, before you
Don't even
speak
tell
on
us.
the revival, I'm the one that's
Introducing
introducing
you.
you.
You. Oops.
So that means I gotta pray extra hard.
Yeah, you got to pray extra hard that you gonna bring the sermon.
Please don't let. Yo.
All right, so before we get started, we always have to have some Jesus up in here with these two. Okay, so Kimberley is going to do our scripture walk or
Come
scripture
on,
dance.
scriptorial.
Oh, she got to get her glasses so
I
she
know they
can
still
see.
dirty.
All righty, come on with it. Roberta's
Linda.
coming in.
Linda, you
All
bought everybody
right, come
water
on.
but me.
Come on with it, Roberta. Roberta might want to do it with you.
Hey,
Go,
Roberta.
Roberta. Whoa! Go, Roberta. Go do your thing, girl. She just had a birthday, y'all, so we want to let her
We
know.
can tell.
All right, look at her. I like that hair, girl. Whoa! Go. Oh, Roberta in the house.
Roberta got her.
Right. She got it right.
Right.
Hair.
Roberta
I tell
done-
you.
Roberta
She
done
done
put-
went on vacation and came back looking
She
like
done-
$1 million.
That boy, she done came back, put that table napkin on.
He's so funny.
I love
All
you,
right.
Roberta.
Our scripture walk, we were so excited to see Roberta, we done forgot about the scripture. Okay, Philippians 1:6 says, always finish what you start. And we're going to be talking about a lot of good stuff tonight. And then this young man says, never give up. No matter what you're going through, don't you ever give up, because God always have a plan for you and a way of escape for you as well. And this one I love too. It says, but God. One for God on our side. Where would I be? But God. So we're so excited about our scripture walk and our scripture dance. All right, so tonight we have a special guest, and I met this young lady at the Keeping It in the Family.
Oh, yeah.
We've had two guests from Keeping It in the
Yes.
Family on the show that brought some very good information. So tonight you all sit back, get you some popcorn,
Yes.
keep your shoes on, because after what Big Husky said last week, I'm not going to tell you to take your shoes off.
Yes, please keep your shoes on if your feet stink.
See, that's what I'm talking about.
We don't want to smell it.
That's the reason why I told you I'm going to tell you to keep your shoes on. But anyway,
That's
you
why
do
Linda
what you
going to get
want to
some
do, as long
spray
as
right
it's
now.
decent and in order, okay? So tonight we're so happy. Again, like I met her at the Keeping It in the Family. And Keeping It in the Family says that they
She look
bring
like a
in
fighter.
good information, and she's going to talk about appraisal tonight.
Okay,
Being
come
an
on,
appraiser.
appraiser. Hallelujah.
Okay?
Good.
Hallelujah.
But first, I want to ask,
Uh-huh.
how did you become so beautiful?
Come in,
Your
have a seat.
Skin is so flawless.
Uh-huh.
So how did you become so beautiful?
Yeah,
Tell us
but-
with such an exotic name.
Come on. What's her name again? Say your name again.
Sanotra.
Sanotra.
I was trying to make it Sinatra. but
Right.
it's not.
She said Sanotra.
Yeah,
Sanotra.
Sinatra.
Uh-huh.
Such a beautiful name.
Thank you.
Compliment a beautiful
That
woman.
part,
I
compliment,
appreciate
gorgeous.
Skin
Come
flawless.
on, flawless.
Flawless.
Right.
So you never let it
Dove
get
soap.
cold.
What you say? Dove soap.
None of that
Dove
extra
soap
stuff.
and rubbing alcohol.
Did she
Come
say
on.
rub? You said rub alcohol.
Yeah.
for real?
rubbing
When I'm
alcohol.
cleaning my face, the deep pores.
Uh-huh.
Just rub it. I know they say
And that's
don't
what I
do
use.
it, but
I just
feel
use
like,
rubbing alcohol.
yeah, I feel
Okay,
like-
I'm gonna start.
You like the type that used to do the
No,
powder
but-
right here, just.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. See, I can tell. I know the
Yes
babies.
and no,
Come on.
but I do remember that.
That's
Yeah.
old school.
No, I'm
But
just
you
playing.
know,
Exactly,
you
yeah.
know,
Old school.
She
you
good
ain't
people
that
though.
old to be knowing all this.
I'm
stuff.
old enough to know that though. I'm old enough, but I look young enough.
Oh, it's,
Yeah.
oh, what
God
you say
been good
about
to
that?
me.
What
Come
you
on.
say about that, London?
Don't
I
let Linda
refuse to
talk.
answer on the ground. I might on the alcohol.
No,
Oh,
she's talking about rubbing alcohol. You look so pretty.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
that's old school.
Where'd
That's
you
the
go?
reason.
Yeah, where'd you go?
Where'd you go? Because
Well, let
you
me
came
tell
back
you.
looking refreshed.
She did,
I
didn't she?
do feel
Uh-huh.
refreshed. You look it. I've been.
Child,
a
you
little
done
bit
just got out of
I
bed.
asked God to let me travel this year. I've been a
I
little
know.
bit of everywhere, but the last trip for my birthday, I went to Detroit. It don't owe me anything. I really enjoyed myself. And
You
then
went to
this
Detroit.
Sunday, I got a chance to go see
Charlie Wilson?
Uncle
Oh, my
Charlie.
God.
No.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm blessed.
And Babyface.
I'm blessed. Babyface,
Oh.
El DeBarge, Casey.
You
Come on,
just
Hell.
gonna
Yeah,
go
Casey
down.
and Joe.
She
Joe.
she done
Really
turned this
good
age
time.
and she just going wild.
Just
with
out
this
there
whole-
gallivanting.
Yeah.
Wow.
Gallivanting,
And
yes.
you're looking so pretty.
I know you
So far,
is
this has been
pretty.
a very good year for me.
But I see you.
know
I
it.
see you in the
And
middle of the
I'm
month.
gonna catch up with you next. Well, tomorrow my birthday starts tomorrow.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good.
When your birthday is?
My birthday is 18, but I celebrate the whole
All
month.
month. Yeah, you
Yeah.
supposed to.
Right. I
That's
celebrate
amen.
the month, so it starts
Supposed to.
tomorrow.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
And stuff. So, but anyway, we're excited to have Sanotra.
Sinatra.
Sanotra.
Sinatra.
I'm getting a learning
I'll
of
let
it.
you
started.
know. I'll
Yeah,
let you
start.
know. And I don't have much memory.
Okay. So tonight, again, like I said, I met her. She was giving some good information that I didn't know about, and I want her to share tonight about being an appraiser. So I'm going to ask her to tell a little bit about yourself. You're so pretty.
Thank
Is
you.
it sure?
Hey,
Yeah.
I can ask a
Thank
question.
you.
Your name, where is that originally?
Honestly, my mom just made it up.
She did
Oh,
good.
really?
Really?
She just made it up.
Yeah, it was that
She
time
looked at you
when
and said,
parents
"She
just
is a
made it
Notra."
up. I have no idea.
Drinking to do that to you.
Well, it was actually my
You
daddy
need to
that was
quit.
the one.
That's why I said
drinking.
drinking to do it to you. Daddy was like, call
Yeah.
us a Notra. That'd
Yeah, I
be even
don't
better.
know.
She was probably telling your daddy, no.
Yeah.
And then when she looked at you, I'm going to name her
Sanotra, yeah.
And put some Sanotra on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But it's a pretty
Well, I done
name.
got used
Beautiful
to it,
name.
but I wish she would have just gave me something easier.
But that is because a lot of people messing up like me.
Easy ain't
But it
fun
is
though.
what
But
it
it's a
is.
pretty
Yeah.
name when you hear it.
It
get
is.
into
One
it.
thing about it, I'm probably the only one in the world.
You're the only one
Yeah.
I met, so
I
I'm
think
happy.
so.
Right.
That part.
First one on our show with that name. Okay.
If you get another one, call me back
I
out.
sure
I
will
wanna
call.
be-
That part.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about yourself.
So I've been in Dallas about 11 years. I'm
Come on,
originally
lady.
from Chicago.
Oh, chick in the car and the
Yeah,
car
I know,
won't go.
right?
That's how I learned how to spell Chicago.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a good one.
That's good.
So yeah,
South side, west side, west.
South side.
South
Definitely
side.
South side.
I believe you too.
Oh my God.
Definitely South side.
Mhm.
And I moved here in 2014. My son and he's 18 now,
Okay.
but I didn't want to raise him in Chicago. So before I moved here, I was a realtor and an appraiser there. So I still did the same work.
Oh, okay.
Also invest, bought property to rehab, and also as a landlord, maintain. So,
You need any new landlords?
sure.
Like who?
Me. I can tell people now. I can get people to get their money. Hey, Miss Bertha, come on now. Come on, man.
You finna get evicted.
That boy, hey, Miss Bertha, we got these dudes out here. Come get your stuff. Come on now.
Yeah, so I went to Chicago State University. I got a bachelor's degree in computer science.
Okay.
And that was only because people said computers were going to be the future,
Yeah.
which they
They
are.
They are
Yeah.
now,
But it was just boring to me sitting in a cubicle
I know
every day,
that's
all
right.
day.
You ain't
Yeah.
never lying.
Yeah, and then my dad, he owned real estate, so I would see him like collect rent, and he was like the boss. And I kind of asked him, like, start asking questions. So I said, okay, well, I'm gonna buy real estate when I get older. So I decided to get my license so that I can have access to the MLS and didn't need a realtor.
Right.
Okay.
But then I started making money as a realtor. And
So you got your license.
Yeah.
Give me that
and
license.
then I got out of corporate America.
Okay.
And then while being a realtor, I would notice appraisers would come out, walk through the property, take pictures. We give them $500, they be gone.
That's
So,
a lot of money.
Yeah,
Just for
it
what?
is.
Probably what, 5 or 10 minutes or so? Or you think?
Yeah, inside the house, like
Uh-huh.
less than 20 minutes,
Minutes,
depending on the
yeah.
side of the size of the house. But they got to go back and do paperwork too. But I didn't
Okay.
see that part
Boy,
then.
yeah.
But it made me interested, like, okay, well, let me figure out what exactly they do. And then
So you was getting 2 checks. So what you did is when you got the appraisers thing, so you get 2 checks.
I'll get my realtor license first.
Right.
And
And then you
then
ain't
got
got the
my-
appraiser.
Yeah.
So you get
Yeah.
2 checks.
So you
Well,
can do both
I
of them
could
if
do
you want
both,
to.
but not the same
Yeah.
transaction.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, it's a conflict of
Mhm.
interest. So I decided to get my license.
To be an appraiser.
Yeah.
Okay.
And just always been a great business because, appraisals are needed for refinances,
they
purchases,
Mhm.
when people are losing their house, home equity loans, divorces, so they're used a lot.
Oh, yeah.
So,
to go out there and appraise their house. and all that.
figure out, asset portfolios. Sometimes you just want to know how much, somebody has. So I just got into it. So then fast forward, I moved to Texas. I was
Okay.
able to transfer my appraisal license. Didn't have to take any
Oh,
education.
that was good.
That was
even
Wow,
better. That was a
even
blessing.
better.
Yeah.
Because that comes from coming from the Illinois state, coming into
Texas,
Texas.
yeah.
Was it almost the same appraisal?
No,
It's
it
totally
was
different.
not. So far as the appraisal, it's easier here.
Oh, okay.
But the realtor license, I felt like a new agent when I moved here. So it was different being an agent here versus Chicago. But an appraiser, it was easier because we have a lot of subdivisions here. So a lot of times you pulling comps from the subdivision.
Right.
Versus Chicago, we got neighborhoods and they're a little bit bigger
Oh,
and
okay.
they're not as cookie cut as subdivisions. So yeah, so I just been
Yeah, because
doing it.
they'll put a division in the middle of a whole neighborhood.
Yeah, they will. Yeah.
So did
Exactly.
I was. Go ahead.
so
Go
go
ahead.
ahead. No,
I
go
was
ahead.
going to say, so the appraisal business I noticed here is a little bit more lucrative here in Texas. I used to be in mortgage process. I used to be a processor, and
Okay.
I noticed that. And I used to want to be appraiser just because it's more lucrative here. So yeah, it's a really good thing to be an appraiser here.
And I agree. Once I became an appraiser, I was still a realtor, but the appraisal money was so much
so good.
quicker and better.
Yes.
Whether a deal went through or not, I
Yes.
already
You
got
still was
paid.
getting paid.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
baby.
I found that to become my primary income, and my
Yes.
realtor business was just a supplement.
That was
just
smart.
if I close a deal, I close it, but it was more consistent and steady with the appraisal business. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So you said you foreclosure. Do you have to appraise on a foreclosure?
Sometimes I do. Mhm.
Wow. Why?
Well, 2 reasons. One, it could be a pre-foreclosure, and those are very common. Not
What is
now,
a pre?
but so
Yeah, help us out.
pre-foreclosure is when it's about to go in
Mhm.
foreclosure.
Mhm.
So those were very common right before the crash. When people stop paying their mortgages, the bank will call us out and do what we call a drive-by. So we would
Y'all do
drive.
drive-by?
We do drive-bys,
Not with no gun.
Well, it is a little scary. You have to be careful because
Yeah,
you
because
literally
are they still in the house when you doing it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
so that is
Yeah.
scary. 'Cause you-
Yeah.
Because you drive slow in the wrong neighborhood. It could
And
be.
then you pulling out something black,
Right.
but you taking a picture, so
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
can be risky.
That
Yeah.
is.
Right.
Oh,
So,
wow.
but that's what it is, a pre-foreclosure,
Okay.
meaning they haven't paid the mortgage, and the bank just kind of want to know, is the property occupied? Do it look abandoned? Or, they just want to see what's going on and just want us to kind of give them a general idea of what, the value is, even though we don't know what's going on in the inside.
Right.
But sometimes you can tell. I done pulled up and the door be wide open and They done
Wow,
already stripped the
wow.
property, and
Wow.
I'm like, oh yeah, these people
Abandoned it.
moved out. Don't look like nothing in the inside, and then they'll order more formal.
Or the grasses.
Exactly.
yeah.
Yep. Yes. Well, a lot of times you could tell, or you don't see the car in the driveway, or you might
Yeah.
see kids playing. So you can kind of tell what's
Tell.
going on. Maybe somebody just behind, or maybe they left it. And sometimes they put tenants in there, and the landlord to stop paying, and tenants have no clue.
Oh,
You know, so I've seen it all.
So
I've
how?
seen it all.
What's the length of when you do a foreclosure? What's the length that they can stay on the property?
After it's
Up to.
foreclosed.
Mhm.
Okay, so it varies. So Texas is way quicker than Chicago was. Chicago, you could live in a house and not pay your mortgage for years before the county actually caught up
Right.
with you because they had so many cases. Here, I heard it was 90 days. I know a few people who experienced that and they said it was about 90 days. But then after you move in, the bank has to figure out, okay, who's occupying this? So you could be the owner and she's the tenant. So the bank just can't come put her out because she may have a lease. So they will have to notify her and say, well, hey, the owner didn't pay this mortgage. It went in foreclosure. And they kind of work something out. Sometimes they'll pay for them to move.
Right.
Sometimes they'll let them, stick it
Let them
out.
pay it off if they can.
Pay off what?
Like say you
Yeah.
come, I'm the landlord, I ain't pay the rent.
Right.
But she don't know. And maybe she talked to y'all like when you come and say, hey, well, can I pay it so that I can stay because I really like this house? Is
They
that
probably,
possible?
I've never seen that because at that point it's a lot of legal paperwork.
Right,
and
right.
now it didn't go from you to her.
Her.
It went from you to the bank.
Bank.
And what they would tell her is just go to the county and you can go to the judicial sale, which is the foreclosure sale, and buy it there.
Oh, okay.
But the thing with that, you got to have cash. You can't go in there trying to finance it.
Right.
So
Oh.
that's why a lot of investors pick up properties of foreclosure because they're cash properties.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
But at least if they give them the opportunity to stay there until they can find
Yeah,
something.
they just don't put them out.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
because even if it's the homeowner, they don't just put them out. But if it's the homeowner, and also how you communicate with them.
Well,
And that's
right.
why I tell people, first, you don't even have to lose your house. Communicate with the bank.
Right.
They got modifications, a deed in lieu. They will work with you, and sometimes they will give you money to
What's a deed
move.
in lieu?
So a deed in lieu is when you voluntarily and the bank agreed to give the deed back
Okay.
to the bank.
Oh.
So they skip the foreclosure process.
Okay.
Usually they do that when the property is like, let's just say it's in $1 million area, and they like, okay, look, this is an advantage for us. We'll take this asset back. Versus like, oh, we don't want another one on our books. So
Right.
yeah, but both parties have to agree. So it's rare, but it happens when you have a nice piece of property and the bank may look at it like, oh, we got $500,000 equity in here. Okay, we'll take it back from you and give you $5,000 to move,
Okay.
and $5,000 to somebody who losing their house. It helps.
Might be different. Yeah.
Yeah, it helps.
Oh, they'll give the person the $5,000.
Yeah, a lot of times they will help. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
That's
Huh.
good to know.
Yeah,
That
it
is good
depends
to
on the bank. It depends on how you communicate, and it depends on the state because, like I said, back during the crash,
Mhm.
I saw this all the time. I mean, Chase Bank was giving like $20,000 to people, to owners, so that
Wow.
they wouldn't vandalize the place because that was common too. If you was losing
Oh,
your
yeah.
house, they were selling light fixtures,
Yeah.
cabinets,
Copper.
Yeah.
the copper.
That
they
copper
were-
worth a
they
lot of
were-
money. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they would just give the owner, hey, don't vandalize the place. Here's a check and just
Just find
Thank
another
you.
place.
yeah.
And that's
So it
good.
just depends.
I
But
wish I had a
luckily
now,
it's
man.
not that common here in Texas.
What was you going to do? Go get the check or what?
I was gonna get the check.
She,
Oh.
I would have got the check.
Yeah, $20,000 is a lot.
It
is.
Especially
It
if
really
you try to
is.
sell the house and you
Yeah.
ain't going to get that much.
Right.
So it
Right.
just depends.
So what goes into appraising? What do they look at when you go out to appraise?
So we are different from an inspector. A lot of people
Okay.
confuse
Yeah, they
us with
confuse them.
inspectors. Yeah. So we come out because we want to determine value on the property.
Okay.
So we measure the property to get the square footage. We take pictures so that the lender can see what we see.
Mhm.
So the condition of the house, if you updated it or need repairs, the roof leaking, not leaking. Take pictures
Oh,
for
okay.
our,
Okay.
records,
Right.
and also so the lender can verify that what we saw is what's going on. Excuse me. We go home, pull comps from the MLS, which means we trying to see what's sold in the area similar to the house. So if you got a 2,000 square foot house, 3 bed, 3 bath, I kind of want to pull houses that fit that description.
Right.
They're not always apples to apples, you know. And then that's when we make adjustments. So, but we got a house that's a little bit bigger, we're going to adjust down. If it's a little bit smaller, we're going to adjust up. And other things, you know.
So comparable values.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. That sounds good.
Like apples.
What?
What is he? Oh, God. What are you doing?
So on here it says, what are the most important factors that affect an item worth in the house?
So what are the most important
Factors that you would look at that might, I guess, bring it up or bring
Okay,
it
so
down.
like basically what do we look at when you're trying to get the value high?
Mhm.
Kitchens and baths, definitely.
Okay, kitchen and bathroom.
Because nobody really wants to go in a house paying for renovations and stuff like that. So if you're going to look at a house and the kitchen and bath is not updated, then you look at it like, okay, I might have to spend $20,000, $15,000, you know. So you gonna pay a little bit less. You know, you're gonna compare it to properties that also don't have updated. But if you go in a house where they did remodeled it and everything, they're gonna charge you for that, which means the values are higher. So kitchens and baths, flooring is important. You know, carpet is nice, maybe in the bedrooms, but in common areas and kitchens and even bathrooms, I still see houses with carpet in the bathroom.
Wow.
Yeah, it's rare, but some of the older houses still
What
have
about
it.
what
So,
about the flooring, like marble or different flooring?
flooring?
What's wood floors?
yeah, it would just be like wood flooring. Like hardwood is not common here, but it was at home.
Mhm.
But they have the man-made wood, like the
Yeah,
vinyl or
right.
ceramic look. You know,
Mhm.
something like this. You know,
Right.
but they got
Yeah.
different quality levels.
Right, right.
Yeah.
That's
So
good.
definitely do that on like the main floor, the common areas, the steps, versus carpet throughout.
Right,
Mm,
right.
that's good.
That is.
So when you do that, the appraisal, and you take it back to the office, then when they go in and do the mortgage refinance, if it's higher, does that mean they don't have to pay that much down, right? Is that how it goes?
No.
How does that work?
So the appraisal is just letting the bank know that the property, if it's a purchase, letting them know that it's worth the purchase price.
Okay.
So if the purchase price $500, it needs to be at 5 or more.
Mhm.
If it come in less, then they got to go back to the negotiating table. Back when the market was crazy here, some people would bring the money to the table, you know, and pay the difference, but that would make you upside down. Y'all know upside down?
Mhm.
Okay.
Stand right side up.
Yeah.
So upside down just means you owe more on the
You owe
property
more,
than
yeah.
what it's worth.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So you really don't want to be in that position.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
but
do what now? You owe.
you owe more than what it's worth. So you owe $500, but it's only worth $450. So you basically got a negative $50,000 equity.
Okay, so these homes where they say rent to own, would that be considered more than what it's worth?
No, that's just
That's a different.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just renting a house, and sometimes they apply some of your rent to the purchase price, and sometimes they don't.
Really?
Mhm.
Mm.
Oh,
Huh?
sounds like a scam.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, some of them are. Yeah.
What's the most surprising thing you've ever appraised?
Well, I only appraise residential property, but I will tell you one property that I appraised. It was a celebrity. I can say now because it was years ago, but I had to appraise our Kelly house when he was selling it. No, not selling it, when he was losing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and that was the worst appraisal I ever did.
Why?
Because it was 14,000 square feet. It had a pool and a waterfall inside.
Wow.
He had a boxing match. He had a beach. He had a pond.
He had a beach.
Well, yeah, like he had an area where it was a
Outside.
lot of sand and like
Yeah.
cabanas and everything.
Uh-huh.
And I was more excited about getting the order and like, okay, because you got to walk through everything.
Nice.
So I get to
Oh.
walk through the whole house. So, but I sure regretted it because nothing is like that. You're not gonna find a house like that.
No.
So, yeah, I ended up doing it. They had another appraisal out, which was good because they just want to compare the two.
Mhm.
She was just as stumped as I was. Yeah.
Did it take you a long time to do it?
Yeah, they gave us about 2 weeks, which is a long time.
Dang.
Oh.
Wow.
Well,
Why so long?
Yeah, that's what I was going to say.
Square footage,
Because it was $1 million. Well, they thought it was $1 million property. They understand that we had other orders in the life. And 14,000 square feet to sketch, that's a
big.
lot.
That's a lot.
So they didn't want us to rush through it.
Right.
So did it bring the appraisal up or did it go down?
No, that property. So, well, okay. Once I do the report, I don't know
You
what
don't know
happened
how
after
much.
that.
Okay.
But because I'm a realtor, I kind of keep up what's going on in
Right.
the area. And another celebrity ended up buying that thing for like $500,000.
Are you
It was hard to
kidding?
find comparables to that. That's what you're saying, basically.
Wow.
Yeah, but
Wow.
I will say we brought it in more than 500.
Mhm.
But I'm not sure why and how they got to that value because they probably didn't sell it for like maybe another year or so afterwards.
But how much did he pay for the home?
I'm not sure because he
Probably
might
less
have
because
had
he
it
probably
built.
added everything, right?
Yeah, he probably
Oh.
didn't buy it.
Yeah, he probably added that stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, I never did look that up, but yeah. so
Wow.
it was interesting. So we couldn't take pictures of any pictures or album
Mhm.
awards and just stuff like that.
Oh,
Right,
okay.
right.
So you just took regular pictures of stuff that was open to take pictures.
Well, I
to?
took pictures of everything, but if it was something in there, then we had to like
Crop it out,
Yeah,
something like that.
yeah. So, but we just tried to. It's easier just not to take pictures of it because now you're at home cropping and
Right.
editing each picture.
What was the easiest property? What was the easiest property that you had to kind of appraise?
I get easy properties all the time in Texas. It could just be a one-story ranch, 3-bed, 2-bath, and a lot of activity in the area. I love those. Give me a one-story home any day. You know, just rectangle or.
What about these big mansions here?
I don't like them. I do some of them. Back when the market was like super good, I would decline those orders.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they take too long
Long
to
to
do.
do.
And
So you don't get paid till after the appraisal is finished?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes and no. If it's with a lender, yes, it's after. If it's like a private client, like
Mhm.
one of you all call me out, I get paid at that time.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. So if I called you out to do appraisal on my house, when you get through, I'll pay you right then?
You're
or?
gonna pay me as soon as I walk in the door before I start.
Oh, you
Oh,
think-
yeah.
But yeah, before
But that's
I
a
drive
good idea
off.
because they might not
Give me
have
my
no money.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah, but when I'm working with the lenders, we're like, 1099 contractors. So they pay, but we have had, and they call AMCs, appraisal management companies. We have had some that didn't pay.
Oh,
And I had one that I guess I was just making too much money. And then during COVID, I started going through my records. They owed me about $5,000 and I didn't even notice. So I was like, oh.
You was doing a lot then.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Oh,
what
yeah. I
did
did
you
a
do
lot.
when you found that
I
out?
contacted them. They had no problem. I guess they went through their records and they had no problems. They cut it in 2 different checks.
Oh, wow.
So I got lucky.
So
Yes,
how
you
many
got
appraisals
blessed,
do
to
you
say
can
the
you do a day, or how many have you done in a day?
So day comfortably 2 is all I would like to do. But I've done more. How I determine my volume is how many I do a month. So in a month, the most I probably did is like 50 something, which is crazy.
Yeah.
that
You
is.
did 50
You was
appraisals.
hustling.
You was
Yeah,
in
you
this
was
game.
hustling, yeah.
You ain't joking.
Those
50.
were my hustle months.
Mhm.
When I knew I wanted to maybe buy something big, pay something
Right,
off.
right,
Or take
I
some
just
off.
took- I
Just
just,
like, I'm
yeah, I
taking the
just
day
took
off.
every order I wanted to. Or if I
Wow.
knew I was going on vacation and was going to take 2 weeks off or something.
Mhm.
But now business is slow because of the market. And
Mhm.
honestly, if I get 10 a month, that's a lot.
Oh, really?
That's how bad it is.
So
now.
do they call you? Or you on some kind of
Yeah, list.
list and they'll
Mhm.
call you when they
They
need something?
email it or pretty much email it.
So do they? So you say now it's like 10?
If I'm
you
lucky.
get 10.
So
Wow.
what's the hardest part about being an appraiser as opposed to being a realtor for you?
Everybody think their house is worth more.
Yeah.
Okay.
So not that I get a lot of rebuttals, and a rebuttal is when somebody don't agree with you,
Yeah.
and then they want to say, "Well, this house sold for that,"
Mhm.
and you look at it like, "Well, it should have. It's
Mhm.
1,000 square feet bigger." Or
Right.
it look, so a lot of people
And it's
don't
clean.
understand, right?
And your house is
And it's
old
been
looking.
remodeled too, so
Yeah.
that plays a big part.
And they don't
Everything
know
pays a-
exactly, but they also skipped over the house that is like theirs and
Yeah.
sold for less.
Yeah.
So, I'm probably say that. I don't like appraising big houses because it's hard measuring sometimes.
Okay.
And that's
You don't
very
have to
important.
measure every room, do you?
You measure like the first floor on the exterior and the second floor on the interior.
Oh,
And
okay.
if it's not like box and it got cuts and slants and
You
know,
gotta
you gotta
add
figure
all
out
that.
that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So like this is box. So this is easy for
This
you.
is easy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
it's
know
like
what you
wall to wall. This would be easy.
Easy to
But
do.
you have some where they just got the octagon and just a bunch of.
Because I was gonna say, sometime I can imagine what you would run into is that sometimes people do their own remodel and they do extra to their houses, and they feel like because what they did, they should get more value, and they don't realize that these little extras and additives that they do actually take away from the value.
Yeah.
And so, with you being an appraiser, they feel like, well, I did this extra, I put this flooring in, I did this, and they feel it's of more value, and they don't realize it takes away.
But why does it take away?
Because sometimes, like she says, the different flooring is not as expensive. Maybe they put in laminate. They do different things that are not cost value. Am I right? Or
Yeah,
certain things that,
what she's saying is really right on point. I actually have a class I do. I'm approved with Trek to teach CE, and that is my class. It's called Improvements versus Value.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
just because you do something to your property don't mean you're gonna get that money back or it's gonna raise your value. And if it's too personal or too specific, you like that.
But the person
Everybody
that's buying
knows.
might not
Yeah.
like it.
Oh,
So you
okay.
got to be careful
Yes.
to not
Okay.
make it so specific to your
You.
taste.
Oh,
Exactly.
okay.
Yeah, I have a client now, and I can't say because I'm gonna list
Yes.
the house,
Uh,
but I sent them a list today and just gave them my suggestions on what to do,
Mhm.
which I know it was gonna be kind of weird because he already told me, well, I don't want nobody insulting me, and
They're definitely going to insult you.
I was like, well, I suggest because you have to make it general.
Right.
You know, you don't want to make it too just personal.
Exactly.
Right.
Because now you're going to miss out on a lot of buyers. You know?
Right,
And
right.
maybe one person come in and say, oh, yeah, this purple is my favorite color. Yes, I love it. My purple countertops, you know, you got to be careful.
But everybody else be like, so y'all can't make this cream color?
Yeah, they go
Exactly.
not even, they're going to walk out.
Right.
So, in other words, when you're getting ready to sell your home,
Mhm.
if you have the purple, yellow, gold, green, and all that, make it like
neutral,
I
like
would
color.
with the walls.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
Yeah.
One, because that just keeps it general.
Right.
Two, it also brightens it. You know,
Right.
every buyer can't see the vision of a house after they paint it. They need to see it when they walk in.
Exactly.
Yeah, my mom is like that. I could take her in the house and show, and I'm like, Mama, calm down. That can be changed, but
Right.
everybody don't see that. So
Right.
if you want to increase, the number of interested buyers, yeah, change them color walls and declutter. Definitely declutter because that doesn't affect your value, but it could affect your purchase price because people won't see the property. They'll see they won't get to see
They see what you have in there.
Yeah, it can be a distraction.
Junk.
Right, right.
So how often? Okay, now you appraise land too, right?
I do.
You appraise land. Now, how do you do that when you're doing land?
Just comparing it to other land in the area, same way. You go
Okay.
out there. Well, we don't measure it. So we pretty much, because that's what a survey is for. But we go out there, take pictures, and then do our research. Is it in a flood zone? Do it need to be cleared? Meaning it got a bunch of trees or bushes. Do it slope. You just look at what's going on with the land and try to compare it to stuff that's similar. And again, most properties are not apples to apples, so you just make adjustments where you need to.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let me ask you this. What if somebody down in the country area, way out in the country, and they wanted you to go down there and appraise their
Way
property?
out in the
Would you do
country.
that?
Yes and no. Now we have to have competency in the area that we go. Competency, I can never say that word right. Meaning we have to know the area, have experience. So like Corsicana is a good one. I work out there as a realtor, but I've never appraised out there.
Okay.
So if somebody called me, I would have to, I would prefer to just figure out what they want me to do to see if I'm capable of giving them, a quality report. Because I do have some experience there, but now Houston, I am licensed in Houston because I'm in Texas.
Okay.
But I've never sold anything there. I never bought anything. So you know, yeah, I can pull comps from the MLS, but it might be a street that you cross and the values totally change. Or, you know, it could be something that I wouldn't know just by looking in the MLS. So they kind of want you to have some knowledge in the area.
So when I know the surveyor come out to survey and make sure the lines all there, but when you all come out in the country, now they got trees and all of this stuff out there.
Swamps and
So,
snakes.
you know, do y'all walk the land or you just go and research it from the title deeds of the land or what?
We don't have to walk the land. You want to, excuse me, you want to see as much as the land as possible.
Right.
But if the grass is not cut, I don't walk through it. And I do that right here in the neighborhood of Arlington. If you haven't cut your grass, you know, I just play it by ear because we have snakes, we have all of that kind of stuff. So, you know, my safety is, you know, a bigger priority.
First.
So definitely in the country, I wouldn't walk too far.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, and it's not like we gotta measure it, but it just depends.
Take
Oh, so
pictures and stuff like that.
You don't have to measure.
We don't have to measure the land. We state what we find in the county records, and sometimes they have a survey, and we just make a statement saying we didn't measure it, but these are the dimensions or, you know, the survey attached. And it's up to the lender or whatever if they want to accept that. But no, we don't measure the land. Because as an appraiser, we can't see where the boundaries are.
Right.
So we have to go off what's already recorded.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And I can't see if her fence is on his side or not. So she could have took 5 feet of his land and he wouldn't know, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Give me back my land, anime.
Anime, give me my
So
land.
I wouldn't want to report like
Right.
his land being smaller when actually he has more. It's just she
took it. She
yeah,
stole something.
She grabbed it.
I'm always doing something.
He was cracking jokes. And she said,
Right,
I
she
got a
was-
joke on you.
Right. She was over there
Yeah.
stealing land while I was cracking jokes.
Yeah. So we don't measure the land. We just go off records.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so this question here says, what trends are you seeing in today's market for antique jewelry, art, or anything like that? Real estate, what are some of the trends are? You said that now the market is not that good right now. What?
Well, I only deal with residential, so I don't know about art, jewelry, and all of that.
Do that goes into the appraisal though?
There
If
are
they have nice art pictures?
no.
That
No,
don't
that's
go into the
personal
appraisal?
property.
Oh,
No
it's
personal
personal
property.
No, that's personal property.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Even appliances, if they're not attached, we just count them as personal property. Now, even if they are attached, you don't get value for them, you know, because if you
So
take
you
it
don't
out.
look at that. You don't look at the oven, the refrigerator, any of that?
Well, if it's a FHA or VA loan, we got to make sure that it works.
Okay.
But it's not like we saying, okay, she has this GE stove. Oh, I'm gonna give her $5,000, you know, value for it. No.
Oh, wow.
God.
Yeah.
So they could go in and have raggedy doors
But then-
hanging off the...
But then it's gonna affect your value in a
That's
negative
the-
way.
yeah, okay.
So that's what
Oh,
you gotta
okay.
be careful of.
Yeah.
You know, adding value, like she just said. I'm sorry, adding improvements or updates may not give you value. But if you don't have it, it will affect your value. So just like putting on a new roof, people are like, oh, I paid $30,000 for this roof. Great. You know, you might have overpaid, you might not. But if you didn't put that roof on there, it would be leaking, and now you're gonna have mold,
Yeah,
and it's
that's
gonna
true.
affect the
Still
drywall,
affect
and now your value gonna drop.
Right.
So some improvements are maintenance
Oh, okay.
improvements where if you don't do it,
It's
you're in
the
trouble.
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
you
mess up
have
the
to do
house
it. You know.
and
Right.
stuff. So it's good to make sure that the house is looking good, basically, if you're trying to get a price, I guess.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, you want to, but you know everything is not
Make sure they
important.
put the electricity in there right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
You
don't.
know, folks
wanna-
don't do
And-
that right.
And
They try to
plumbing.
fix it.
But you don't check the electricity. now.
Well, no, but I have been to places where I open an electrical box and they missing breakers or
Oh,
stuff
really?
like that. Or if I turn a light and it don't come on, or
Yeah.
it shocked me, or sometimes you do be like, okay. And what we do is we just make a statement because I don't know what's going on. You know,
Mhm.
so I'll just say, hey, turned on the light, bulb might have been out, or breakers were missing, not sure, they have insufficient, electricity to the house. You just make a statement. Then the lender will decide if they want the homeowner or the buyer or the seller to provide a professional electrician opinion or report.
Right.
So have you ever
Cool.
had anyone, you did the appraisal first, And they didn't take your appraisal, they sent somebody else out there.
Mm-hmm.
Have you experienced that? Where they
I
said,
have.
no, your appraisal is not right. We're going to send another appraiser out there.
Yes and no. I have had it where, and I don't know if I'd be first or second. You know, sometimes they tell you this is second appraisal being done. Sometimes they don't. But they won't let us know the value of the other one.
Oh,
So
okay.
me just being nosy, if it's listed in MLS, I'll see what it closed at.
Okay.
Yeah.
And if it closed more than what I bought it in, then maybe the other one came in more. If it closed less, it could have came in less. Because I tell people all the time, hey, I appraised fairly, you know,
Okay.
but I am human. But at the same time, you call another appraiser out there and it come in less than what I do.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to lose, huh?
Yeah, you know, now the lender looking like, okay, well, the first one said 500, he said 475. That's a big difference.
Yeah.
Right.
But if it's like I say 5, he say 490 or something like that, then I think they
It's kind of round up.
Yeah, round up.
Yeah.
They round up.
yeah, they
Oh,
make
wow.
the decision. Yeah.
Wow.
So how many women of color that you know are appraisers?
I know none now.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know too many appraisers, but I know none now. When I go to CE classes and stuff like that, if it's 100 people in a room, it would probably be 3 of us. Definitely less. Okay, let me rephrase that. Black women, might be 1 or 2 of us. Black people, it would probably definitely be maybe 5
so
to
it's
10.
not many.
It's not. And then age-wise too, this is my 20th year doing it. So I started, you know, kind of young. Thank you. So I was young when I started, which a lot of people that surprised them because they wasn't used to seeing someone young, someone black, and then a woman.
Right.
Now, what about on the realtor side?
I know a bunch of black women realtors.
Realtors, yeah.
I know too many.
Yeah.
But not
I know
appraisers.
Wait,
Right.
Yeah.
Rare on
So
the
how
tip.
long you say that it would take you to become an appraiser?
So what they have now is an appraisal trainee, a licensed appraiser, certified appraiser in general. So a trainee is if you've never been an appraiser before, you got to be 18 years old, legal resident, and you got to take classes. I don't know offhand which ones, but you take classes and you have to work under a certified appraiser. So if you wanted to be one, you would have to find one. So let's just say you find me. You have to shadow me for so many hours and sit at the computer and everything. And then I'll sign off saying, okay, you did this many hours. You take it to the state, take a test, and then they'll upgrade your license to a licensed appraiser.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
And then you got to do so many years or hours as a license, and then do certified. Now, the difference between certified and general is certified is residential, and general you can do commercial too.
Commercial.
Oh,
Wow.
Why don't you do commercial?
I was never interested in it. I just started residential. It's easier. Commercial, I don't know. I know they get paid more, but I don't know how often they come across needing one. I just never got into it. But it is, you know, the jobs are out there for it. I have noticed that because there's less commercial appraisers out there too.
I got you.
Wow.
Yeah, so it's not a lot of us, but
Interesting.
it's definitely not a lot of them.
Okay.
Oh, that's good. All righty. That's good information.
Yeah, that is.
Okay, so what we're going to do now is stop and have Fashion by Kimberley, and then we're going to come back.
Yeah, my leg is asleep now.
Wake your leg up. Tell her to get up.
Drop that beat.
Get up.
Carlos.
Get on up.
Right leg is asleep. Give her something to wake up that leg.
Yeah, wake up that leg. Come on.
Come on, beautiful.
Shout out to Kim.
Come on, that's it. Shake it out. Shake it out.
Shake it off.
Man, I talked too long.
Shout out to Kim.
No, that's age.
Oh, okay.
Kim is amazing. Tonight she has her fashionista outfit on. She can not only look good, but she can also train your bull.
I love it.
She can train your bull.
Look at the knees in the pants.
And then the knees are missing, just in case. Shout out to her Anthony Hamilton hat collection. He let her borrow it for the night, but he'll call Charlene later. And the glasses, of course,
So funny.
and the ruffles on the neck. The neck ruffles are amazing. That lets y'all know she likes to wear her ruffles. Because ruffles have riches.
Can she ruffle somebody's
She can
feathers?
ruffle a feather or two.
Oh, all right. What
Then
about
she
the
got
bird?
she got the pants on. I mean the shoes on. You gotta see the
You
shoes.
look beautiful.
Yeah, she looks amazing.
Oh, those
Hands
are
are
beautiful.
And the purse, of course,
Oh yeah.
got a little razzle dazzle to it.
And I see that cowboy.
Yeah.
What name now? Okay,
All right now. All right, cowboy.
And so y'all give it up for Kim.
That's all right, Kimberly.
She's training
I
to be a
still
matador.
feel so kind. I don't know how to feel about Sunday's game. I don't know whether to go hooray or oh.
You should
No,
feel
it was
disappointed.
good. No,
I mean, 'cause I wanted
nobody
to-
expected them to even win.
that
That's
far?
right. Didn't
Yeah.
even get that far.
Yeah,
Except
so
for Cowboys fans.
Well,
Y'all expected them to win.
Now I was praying that they will win.
Me too, because
I was-
I don't like
No,
Green Bay. You know, I'm a
I'm
Bears
not
fan,
I
and
understand.
that's our
Yeah,
rivalry.
Yeah.
So I want
Yeah.
anybody to whoop
Bears,
them.
yeah.
But the only reason why I wanted them to win because they kept talking about Micah Parsons.
Oh yeah.
Micah Parsons. I did not want them to lose to Micah Parsons.
That tie gonna
And
hurt
then
one of
I
y'all.
was so happy that he didn't really get to sack Dak like he thought he was. Because he said, I'm going to go and, he thinking he going to go and sack him. Nope. He just pulled him by his leg
He sacked him.
and stuff. So
Oh, be quiet over there.
he really did sack
He
him.
did. He sacked him.
No, well, see, a sack to
That's
me
a
is when
sack
they get
hater.
him right
No,
there in that
was the
little thing.
commentator did.
But we ain't going to worry about
The
that.
official say
That's
he
a sack.
sacked him.
That's a sack
So,
hater
but
over
anyway.
there. That's a sack hater.
They hugged afterwards.
They did.
But anyway, all I
did it
can
too.
say
They
is
hugged the
they
whole
got
show.
a tie win.
They
It
did
was a
hug.
And that was a good game.
It was an excellent
Okay, so
game.
now Otis want to sit up and pay attention. He
Oh, now
must
you
have
want to pay
something to
attention
say.
because we what?
He must have something to say about the game. He's shuffling his head around and everything.
All I know is my team won, so it didn't matter to me.
What was your team?
My team
Kansas
is the
City.
Steelers, so.
Oh,
Oh,
Steelers.
Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that's okay.
So
Long as
I
they
was,
paying
I
the-
was happy
the Cowboys,
when
they
Kansas
okay.
City beat them. I was rooting for Kansas City, so when they beat the Ravens, so I was happy.
Oh, I like Baltimore.
I'm so glad
I
they
do
lost.
too.
I'm
I
so
like
glad.
Baltimore.
I like
am
Bob.
too. I like it too. Every time they lose.
But anyway, okay. What would you give some advice to our audience? What would you say to them if somebody wanted to become a appraiser?
I would say start now while the market is slow, because if and when
Mm-hmm.
the interest rates drop, even if they don't, people gonna have to get off the fence eventually and sell.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, a lot of people are going through financial issues right now, so losing a house, it's just the movement in the market is gonna come.
Mm-hmm.
So don't wait until they need appraisals or it's busy. Right now, if you get into it, you can, try to find you a supervisor to work under, which is one of the challenges that appraisal
have.
trainings have. But you have time to kind of learn the business without being thrown into, a busy market.
Now, when they're going through the training and they're working under you, do you have to pay them or who pays them?
So
Do they
I
get
don't, I haven't trained anyone. I'm thinking about doing it because I guess I have the time now, but that was one of my challenges. I didn't have time to do it, and a lot of my lenders won't accept training work, so you wouldn't be able to sign your name on that. So you really just there observing.
Mm-hmm.
And then 2 or 3, I don't know what other point I made. I just, and then that's another thing that, it slowed me down.
Oh,
so I
okay.
felt like it would eat into my money.
Mm.
Now that I'm meeting people who's trying to get into business, I'm finding out that supervisor appraisals like me
Mm-hmm.
will charge you because we're training you,
Right.
and you are taking up our time. So now I'm like, oh, okay, well, I never looked at it as another source of income for us.
Mm-hmm.
So I have been researching it, and it's a class I would have to take if I want to do it.
Want to do that?
You gonna take the class?
Yeah, but I need to make sure I didn't take it already. Cause I was like, you know what? I feel like I took it just for the CE, but even though I wasn't interested in doing it, I just took it because we got to do the CE every 2 years. So if I've already done it, I can figure out.
Will you get paid for being a trainer?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah, I didn't know that
she
until
didn't know that.
recently.
Oh.
That they charge, and it makes sense because you are
Yeah,
eating
you're
our time.
tired.
Right.
We training you,
Right.
and then what might take me an hour and a half to type up, it's gonna take longer because now I'm explaining it to you. You're asking
Right.
questions.
Right.
It's taking
Right.
up your time.
Yeah, so I hadn't even thought that far until recently, and people was telling me how much companies were charging, and I was like, they charge that much? Okay.
Yeah.
Mm.
Another
You want
source
me
of
to train you?
income.
And you-
Right,
Yeah.
okay, right. Let me-
Yeah.
Okay, and you have to write down when you appraise a home. You have to write down everything, or is selective?
In regards to like what the condition,
Like the
or-
condition,
I mean, you could never write down everything because we
Mhm.
don't see everything.
Mhm.
So we're not like going under the cabinets and
Yeah.
moving stuff around. And, I'll do look in closets, but it's not like we moving clothes to see if it's a water stain,
Mhm.
and you won't see everything.
What about cracks?
Oh yeah, we'll depending on how bad they are. So of course we know in Texas houses they settle,
Yeah.
but if it look like a structural crack where a foundation needs some work, I would mention it. Or slopes on the floor, I could walk in a room and sometimes literally get dizzy because I'm like, okay, this is sloping. So I've seen a lot.
So what does that mean? That the dirt, the floor is
The house has settled, and it needs to be like jacked up. Foundation company they come out and. I don't really know the procedure. I just see the commercials, but they basically jack it up where it's like settling down, and it's common here in Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, in Chicago we had basements, so we didn't have that issue. But you would sometimes see a crack in the foundation, but that was along the wall, so you would just like patch it up and do whatever they do.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, we hope that you've gotten some information that you can use. You want to give out your website or how they can contact you?
Yes, my website is www.realestateinthedfw. So real estate, INTHE DFW. Plain and simple. Real estate in the DFW.com.
All right. Okay. Thank you so much. Y'all have any more questions before we close out?
No, I enjoyed this.
Okay, thank you so much once again
you.
for this great information. We're trying to bring you some information to make you more knowledgeable before you go out there and just sign that paper or whatever. So tune in every Monday and Thursday, Facebook or YouTube at 8 p.m. And remember, if you need a photo booth, check us out at www.thekirkbooth.com. We do all occasions. We make up little, I left my prop. We make up little props and put your name or whatever on it. We do beautiful plaques. We also do t-shirts as well. So you can check us out at www.kirkinspiration or www.thekirkbooth.com. We're very reasonable. We do digital, we do headshot, family portrait, whatever. So, hey, why not use us? All right?
Amen.
Okay, Big Husky, you have any joke? Because
No.
you are a joke.
No. I actually
You don't
had
have a joke.
I had a good time at our etiquette class. that we
Yes.
did Friday night. It was so amazing. It
Good.
looked so beautiful. We had fun. It was at the cave. The kids ate free. So I made sure all the kids got to eat for free. So next time we'll make sure Linda can be on there so she can eat for free.
Oh, okay.
You know.
And Linda loves food
I love
now,
the
so
cake,
you saying
man. I
that.
love the cake.
But Linda
Count
love
me
that.
in.
That part.
All
I like
right.
the
I
cake.
love food.
She love food,
Yes.
baby. She can make that
And
food
if-
look so
And if
beautiful.
it's
Wow.
not good,
Oh, she ain't gonna
That
eat
part.
it either.
That
She gonna
part.
throw it back in their face.
But it was really good though. So, and we're gonna do another one. We're gonna do another
All right. Thank you all again for tuning in every Monday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Facebook or YouTube. And if you miss a show, you can always go back and watch it. And if you want to be on the show, it's www.elmatalkshow.com. Or Kimberley will come and grab you. London might grab you. Roberta Elaine might grab you. And we know Big Husky will give a joke that'll make you laugh. All right. Good night.
Good night, Helen.